Close. It's been 5 years since Superstorm Sandy inflicted billions of dollars in damage in New York and New Jersey, but many wonder if the region is any more prepared for extreme weather now than it was before Sandy. October 27th. Miami's Art Deco buildings have retained their beauty. Fancy cars, owned by multimillionaires who made it big in real estate, or parked beside palatial homes in exclusive shopping districts. The Magic City, so dubbed for its stratospheric growth, is still a popular tourist attraction. And the visiting out-of-towners are bringing scuba gear to go diving in the streets. That's how Jeff Goodell envisions Miami's demise. In the water will come rising seas, sinking cities, and the remaking of the civilized world. Little, Brown, 352 pp. Out of 4, a journalistic take on what will happen to the world's coastal regions as climate change elevates sea levels and conjures up extreme weather. After a prologue titled Atlantis that creates a new literary genre of speculative nonfiction, Goodell dives into a wonky, but vivid, mix of science, history and sociology. A comically sad lesson on how hucksters transform the Sunshine State into the Boomville we know today bleeds into the author's trip to Greenland for ice testing, then to the woes of Alaskan coastal communities, back to South Florida. One chapter is titled Miami is Drowning and Out Again to the Wider World. Rising water, caused by Hurricane Sandy, rushes into a subterranean parking garage on October 29, 2012, in New York's financial district. Photo Andrew Burton, Getty Images. Goodell dips his toe into the lessons to be learned from Venice, Italy, and the Netherlands, and into the spreading concern in post-Hurricane Sandy New York City and Norfolk, Virginia, home to a huge chunk of the United States naval power. Readers even get a glimpse of Nigeria's rising water coping strategies, which include a floating school which later collapsed and an entire community built on stilts. Billions of dollars will be spent to either slow down the sea's approach or to relocate people and assets in their way. The coming H20-fueled economic apocalypse is worse than anything Noah warned about, according to the author. One weighty question looming is how much do huge fossil fuel consumers, like the United States, owe smaller nations? And don't forget about the money needed to avoid famine, as salt water from the oceans ruins drinking water and arable soil, and funds required to resettle climate refugees, who have no protection under international law. As our planet changes, so will we, Goodell warns. Author Jeff Goodell. Photo Pernilla Giudiushi's advice for mankind to stop burning fossil fuels and to retreat from the coastlines. The good news, he suggests, environmental changes caused by more and more water will happen gradually, not in Big Bang style. A contributing editor at Rolling Stone and a fellow at the Washington, D.C., think tank New America, Goodell talks about climate change and what it means to every person on the planet in a way that will engage even the non-OVA crowd. Yet at times the book is repetitive. Amid swirls of statistics come the same points over and over. Fossil fuels get much of the blame. Millions of people will be displaced as water moves inland permanently. Many also will lose their livelihoods and life savings invested in their homes. Policymakers move at a glacial pace. Real estate developers refuse to heed warnings. My biggest fear is mayhem, the Mad Max response. One of them is quoted as saying, "People who believe in climate change will find themselves nodding and skid-skiing as they zip through this easy-to-read volume." Global warming skeptics might want to invest in some diving gear. Follow USA Today reporter Zlatimira on Twitter at Zlatimira. Flooded street, caused by Hurricane Sandy, is seen on October 29, 2012, in New York's financial district. Photo Andrew Burton, Getty Images. Read or share this story http://sussit.lead to hrsmtm